hi there, Team Ozone. So we are back once again, and last time I said we'll go do a live stream and training session, but we never actually got to do that, so that kind of sucks a lot, in that I'm probably screwed and my team's probably gonna get wiped out and annihilated, and I should have done the Pokemon on me thing, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just really, really annoying. It's like, I was gonna do a thing, but all of yesterday I was busy, and I didn't bother doing it during any other day, so yeah, you're getting this episode today as I record it. It will be up. And what berry was that? I think it was cherry berry? Yeah, for paralysis. Very useful. So, we got a nice old layout. We got an intro. Okay, we don't have an intro yet. We're not gonna have. I'm not sure if I want to do intros again. I used to put a lot of effort in intros, but whatever. Hey, look, it's echoed voice, I think. Yep, it's echoed voice. Not that big of a deal. Also, this is a brand new route in which we haven't captured a Pokemon on. So let's just quickly look at our team so far. We got Cedric, Westery, and Revi. And I think it's time we captured a Pokemon on this route, which isn't going to be that difficult, because actually behind this building over here is a bunch of grass. Grass is good because you can capture Pokemons inside of. Also, there's an item back. Oh God, what? There seems to be a Talo back there, and I don't want it to be super strong like the one that accidentally did things to my team party. We're not even going to go for the Talo. We're actually going for the item, because duplicate claws means I can't really get that Talo and use it. So I'm just gonna walk all the way back carefully and not run into anything, because that'd be nice. Nice and easy. Carefully. Now what we could run into is a nice old-fashioned Wurmple, children. Speaking of which, I'll just run around in circles till something shows up, because that's usually how it goes. Up and down, up and down. Work those thighs. Come on. Literally only one Pokemon I can use on this route. I'm not gonna like run into something I can't use, so actually we could probably use Wiggles, but I mean Wiggles is dead, so we could probably use a Wingull. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright, let's look at its stats. I'm not seeing anything on the stats page. Level 7. Looking good, but we're actually looking for a Wurmple. So I'm just gonna skip to the part where we run into a Wurmple. Alright, so we found a Wurmple. It's got a Pecha Berry. It's a level 6. It knows Tackle. We haven't captured one before. And here we go! Hopefully its ability isn't Shield Us, because I want to use Stun Spore on it and actually capture the damn thing. Alrighty, Wurmple. You're gonna be part of my team, and I'm gonna, since it's daytime, if I do level it up enough, it should turn in, I don't know what I'll name it. Stun Spore! And it avoided the attack. Goes for Poison Sting, super effective. Oh god, don't actually poison me. That'd be fog. Okie dokie, that was unpleasant. We're not gonna have any more of that sort of thing. We're gonna Stun Spore it. Deep breaths, Ray. Come on. Calm. You can do this. You can do this. Don't scream into the mic like you always do. Nice and calm. Just gonna go for Stun Spore. And it's gonna hit, and we're gonna swap out, and yeah, see, it hit, perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. Now we're just gonna swap out because the poison's seeping into our blood supply, and that's not good. So we're gonna swap on out over to our good old pal Westery, and Westery is normal type, so Poison Sting isn't exactly super effective against us, so that'll be fine. And Tackle does 5 damage. That's okay. Just nice and calm. We can do this. No need to scream and blow out everyone else's ears. I'm an hyper voice Rayquaza, so yeah. Alright, it goes for. Why am I even comment? I'll just skip on over to the part where I capture this little fella, because it doesn't seem like this will be a difficult capture now that he's para. Actually, there's no real point in talking over it. What the fuck? This is stupid and not how things act. There's like a 10% chance for that to poison. Why is it even... Nice and calm. Keep my cool. Nice and calm. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Breath. Alrighty, Wurmple was caught, and we're gonna name it, somebody who uses poison. What's story learned sand attack, that's cute. Revy got level 6, yay! And Cedric, why did you level? Oh yeah, the XP share is on. Well, crap baskets. Alright, Wurmple's Pokedex data. Let's just read it out. Worm Pokemon. It's your wormy, wormy, wormy. Wormy, wormy, wormy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wurmple is targeted by Swellow as prey. This Pokemon will try and resist by pointing the spikes on its rear, over here, at the attacking predator. It will weaken the foe by leaking poison from its spikes. Let's name it. Oh, it's so cute! Wormy, wormy, wormy. Wormy, wormy, wormy. I'm gonna name it. Oh, her. Okay, I'm gonna name her. I'll name her Shion. Because. Shion. But I'm not gonna spell it like they do in Kingdom Hearts because that's with an X, and that's. I never actually figured that out. Shion sounds like a cute enough name. Welcome to the team, Shion. You and your Pecha Berry are gonna come in handy. Let me just check right here. Pecha Berries. How many do I have? I have 7 actually. That's wonderful. Let's cure these poisons up, lads. There we go. Actually, I have. Let's see. -2, 5, +1, 6. Shion, we're gonna take this thing from you. Take. Goody. Cedric, you're going up in front because we need you to kick some butt for us, Mr. Tough Guy, Bird-Faced McGee. You're kind of my starter, technically. I hope that rhymed. Oh, but first, let's go inside of here and get a key item known as the Walmer Pal, or Whalmer Pal. Sure, teach me about berries. Berries grow on trees that thrive only on soft soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in soft soil. A planted berry. Ooh, we haven't planted a single one. We are the worst berry planter in the entire Pokemon world. Let's see. Somebody here is supposed to give me a Whalmer pail so I can water things. Hello. Flowers will bloom beautifully and bear many berries if you take good care of them. You like taking care of flowers. I'm sure you can have this. I totally read that wrong. Whalmer pail obtained. We can now water things. We're not entirely sure why I decided to get this. It's so pretty in here. Huh. It really is pretty in here. There's a lot of flowers and graphics that there's never going to be reused. Like, I mean, they really don't put effort into, like, reusing all the nice things they could, but whatever. Train a battle. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? First and only Pokemon is Zigzagoon, normal type Pokemon. That was perfect. Let us see another lady with a Zigzagoon. I'm gonna heal Cedric a little bit. I would use Westery, but I'm actually kind of afraid of losing Pokemon at the moment, and so we're not gonna do that. Let's actually go for a potion. I have like 14 of those. There we go. We're almost to Rustboro City, which is great because we can heal there. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will. Ah, surprise, surprise! First Pokemon is Lotad, a grass and water type Pokemon, which is available to be captured in this game, but not Omega Ruby. Second Pokemon is a... Holy crap, I can see why the experience share is called overpowered. We already got Shion evolving. My first evolution. Technically would have been second if, you know, if my Mudkip was alive. But it's okay, my Mudkip alive in my heart. Believe in the Mudkip that believes in you. Kip Mud. Silcoon! Wonderful! Shion is such a pretty Silcoon. Pretty Silcoon. Alrighty, now with that... Oh, well, you learned Harden. Well, that's not that useful, but still. We're gonna have a tag battle up next. Let's see. Who do I want to use for the tag battle? I believe... Oh, boy. I guess Westery and Cedric will just have to do. Hopefully it's not too strong, and then after that we have a Fishman battle, and then we get to go to the city. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together too. Yay! First pair of Pokemon are Seedot and Lotad, both of which are grass types, with the Lotad being grass water. Alright, now this last battle's optional, but I'm going to do it anyways because I really want the experience, and let's see. Ooh, berries. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of orange berries and one pair of, or I don't know, one set of cherry berries. 4. I don't know how many is in a set. Or I don't know how many is in a 4. I don't know how many 4 makes. But we got 8 orange berries. That's actually really wonderful. Now, I would plant them, but I don't think we're going to be in town for them to grow back. Or maybe we are. Oh well. And if you talk to this lady, she gives you like a pecha berry, I believe. Nope, it's a chesto berry, which is really odd because I could have sworn she gives you a pecha berry. But whatever, it's time to battle the optional trainer here, who he's not that strong to be honest, but still, optional is entirely optional, meaning you don't have to battle him. And yes, he has 3 Magikarps, and it's not that big of a deal, but it's free experience pretty much. Alright, we got a total of 2 level ups out of that, and let's just sneak on this way to get an item that is hidden in Westboro City. Not so much hidden as a little difficult to get if you don't pay attention. I often missed this as a child, and it's not that big of a deal since it's just an X defense, but still, maybe you'll need to boost your defense in battle one day and it'll come in handy. Unlike Pokemon first generation, you don't have a limit to items. If this was Emerald, this would be a battle right now, by the way. So you made it to Rustboro too, Ray? Oh, that's big. It's really big here, isn't it? Literally can't even compare. Oh, and Ray, have you heard? There's a Pokemon gym here too. Once I catch a couple more Pokemon, I'll be sure to take it on with my team. See you later. It's never really clarified if she's into gym battles or contest in the older games, because it depends really, because both are really major parts of the game. But in this one, she's just mostly into gym battles. Or, not just she, it would mean anybody who's your rival. In bag we have 4, let's just buy 10 really quickly and be on our way to the Pokemon Center. We got to Premier Ball. Hello, sir. Excuse me, trainer, do you have a minute? You know, sometimes moves are too strong to catch a Pokemon. You end up making one faint when you don't want to. For such a common problem, use this. Ray obtained TM54 False Swipe. This is one of 2 TM/HMs that we will be receiving today. The first one, which I totally knew about, is over here. You'll notice this is the only house in the entire town that has weird trees in front of it. There's a reason for that, because this guy is the Cutter, and his house is Cutter's house, and he gives you the THM for cut. I'm gonna let all the jokes slide, because that's really a touchy subject. Now you need the stone badge to make this actually work for you, outside of battle that is. So we're gonna go get that stone badge after, of course, we go clean out some trainers from a northern route from here. It is optional to take all those trainers on later or now, but you have to take them on eventually. But right now it's optional. Still, if we take them on now, we'll be stronger for the gym, which is actually kind of a doozy if you don't have anything like water or grass types. Also, let's go into the Pokemon Trainer School to receive the Quick Claw item. Just go talk to this guy over here. Hello, old man. You'll be sure to give me the Quick Claw, correct? Yes, thank you for that. The Quick Claw will occasionally make it so the Pokemon that you have equipped with it will move faster than any other Pokemon on the field, so somewhat useful, but definitely not reliable. Still, it's an item that works, so might as well get it. Actually, we should probably stick it on to Revy, because Revy is the slowest on the team right now. I would consider giving it to Shion, but Shion probably isn't going to be battling much because Cocoon State. There we go. I think it's time for a few more Pokemon battles. I believe there's one this way directly north of Rustboro Town. Or city, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, there is not one here. Maybe we can get an item. We can get that item right there, I think. This hilly plain area is actually really cool looking, but again, underappreciated art in the game. It's a zinc, which will boost special defense, I believe? I'm not entirely sure. I was never really too fond of items like that because they're really expensive and I never really put much thought into that. But yes, zinc boosts the special defense of a Pokemon that you give it to. So I'd recommend giving it to somebody who's got plenty of HP to make that massive special defense actually useful. Let's see, and this is a new route, so if you have the old route or something like that, which we don't have, you can capture a Pokemon here and come back. So This is a really good spot to just revitalize your team once you run out of spots for it. Also, why is there an opening here? Alrighty, this sign is going to be useless for me, so let's just go and get the item over here. Over there on that tree are some chesto berries, which will help you if you fall asleep. This guy's got a Machop, I believe, and also this is a new route, so we can capture a new Pokemon, so that's wonderful. I believe we're going to have Cedric finish off this guy in his fighting type Pokemon. Oh crap, he saw me. My Pokemon and I rule, check us out. Well, there's a surprise. He just has a normal type Zigzagoon. There we go. There's his fighting type Pokemon, Machop, the first in the Machamp line. Alrighty, with that out of the way, we just need to run into an Nincada, and we can add that to our team. So, the best way to do that would actually, we should probably fight this guy over here first. Unfortunate, but we have to. Oh, crap, we just ran into a Pokemon. Please be a Nincada. That'd be wonderful if it was a Nincada. Crap. It's a Zigzagoon. We already have one on the team, but it's the first Pokemon we ran into, so I guess we can't use it or capture it, and thus we're screwed. At least that's how I think the rules work. I'm not entirely too clear on that. You'd think with all my years of Pokemon, I would have some more clear rules on Pokemon, but I don't. Also, I thought that was Quick Attack. Gosh dang it. Unfortunately, although it's rather high leveled, but then again, that could just be the area of Pokemon in this, the level of the Pokemon in this area. My sentence was backwards because that is just how big of an oaf I am. Well, with my hopes of getting a Nincada out of the way, let's actually just battle this guy who spotted us. First Pokemon is the pure bug type Pokemon, Wurmple. Second Pokemon is the ground bug type, Nincada, which is something I actually wanted. And finally a Silcoon, which is a pure bug type, which we already have. Alright, so the good news is we are leveling up Revy rather well, and Revy is going to be our only hope for the gym here, because nobody else is super effective, and if you don't have a super effective Pokemon for the gym, you're kind of boned. Oh, it's a Whismur. Alright, I guess we can fight it, though I don't think we can capture it. So actually there's no real point in walking into that. Let's just go battle this trainer over here. First Pokemon is Meryl. Meryl, it's a fairy water type Pokemon. Ooh, flying type trainers beware. That Meryl actually knows a lot, which is very dangerous. And unfortunately, nothing happened. I'm not gonna lose my Pokemon here. No, we've come too far. Alright, let's just keep going and go fight the guy with Geodude. Ooh, crap, Geodudes. Now that I think about it, not exactly the best idea. Let's switch Revy out in front because Geodudes are rock types and they're super effective against flying types. So let's just take him out with Revy, who is a grass type, which is super effective against ground rock types, aka Geodudes, aka Pokemon this guy has. First Pokemon is Geodude, a rock ground type with a solid defense. Second Pokemon is also Geodude, another rock and ground type. And Shion as level 10, which means it's time to evolve. That's right, 3 levels is all it takes to evolve this bug type into the wonderful Beautifly. Which is awesome, because we got a Beautifly, which is something we never had before. I mean, yeah. So, this is our first fully evolved Pokemon, and it is a bug flying type, so I recommend not using it in the first gym, because obviously bug flying is times 4 effective. times 4 weak to rock type attacks, but it's still a rather good Pokemon, and you should give it time because it has a rather decent pool of stats. It's not exactly the most powerful because it's a bug type, but bug types do grow fastest, and it's so cute. Alrighty, let's just quickly look at the stats. Right now, its stats should pretty much dominate anything else you have in your team right now, except for your starter, maybe. Statistically, it's actually just around everyone. Yeah, but still, it's got a really good special attack and a decent attack, and the ability Swarm is rather useful. I'm just glad we have it. Shion, you're so pretty now. We're gonna go into the cave and capture one more Pokemon, because just in case, we can, so we might as well, so we'll make it quick. Also, we should probably learn False Swipe so we don't KO it. Let's see, who can learn False Swipe? Oh, that's actually perfect. If Revy can learn it, Revy can also have Stun Spore, so that's actually really useful because Stun Spore and False Swipe on the same Pokemon means I don't have to swap out when capturing a Pokemon. I'll put it on Tackle because most likely we won't be using Tackle too much. And since my attack goes up for my defense, ooh, that's actually a really bad nature to go into a gym battle with, but it's an all or nothing situation, kind of. So let's just capture a Pokemon here. And it should be a whismur since it's the only Pokemon in this entire cave. Like, there's nothing but whismurs. So we're going to capture it, and that's going to be that. It's actually level 9, which is pretty strong compared to the wild Pokemon in this area. So first off, we're going to go for Stun Spore, and then we're just going to spam False Swipe. And I already have a nickname picked out for it, because every time I have a whismur, I always nickname it the same thing because of a friend of mine, which is really cool. And it will be wonderful. Alright, False Swipe let me move first. We're gonna go first with... Oh, crap, that's not actually doing that much damage. You know what? We're just gonna forget doing False Swipe and go for a Pokeball right now. Actually, we'll go for the Premier Ball because it's so special. Oh, crap, wait, it's a male. Crap. I wanted to capture a female. I want to name it Rainy. Well... Shoot. That's not exactly wonderful. That's actually quite the opposite of wonderful. Crap baskets. I was gonna name him after my friend Rainy, but now I don't know what to do. Whismur Pokemon, male, 2 for nothing, 35.9 pounds. Whismur is very timid. If it starts to cry loudly, it becomes startled by its own crying and cries even louder, or harder. When it finally stops crying, the Pokemon goes to sleep, all tired out. All tuckered out. Okay, crap. I know I want to nickname it Rainy, but Rainy's not a guy, so that doesn't exactly work out. Let's just name him Hyper... Hypern, no, Hyren. Okay, Hyren it is. I really hope Hyren has a good nature so we can actually use the little feller. Because at this point we have 4 Pokemon in our team, so we don't really need another Pokemon, but it would be very helpful if quiet nature, meaning attack goes up for special attack goes up for speed, which is actually wonderful, and soundproof gives it immunity to all sound-based attacks. Hopefully it grows up into a strong little Pokemon, but other than that I can't really hope for much. So, question of the day is, what would you have named Whismur? Personally, Hypern is not the most awesome attack, but I can't think of any anime names that would be more fitting. So, that all wraps it up for today. Remember to hit the like button if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you already haven't, and answer the question of the day. Bye-bye! You guys are in a cave, and I'm in a cave, and I said bye-bye. So, bye! Yay, 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 yay. That's from Power Rangers. Yay, 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 yay. That's from Power Rangers, indeed.